Yeah, as you can tell, I'm still coughing. It's not great. Again, poor planning on my part if I'm gonna be having to read a bunch, but it is what it is. So yes, this is gonna be the second part. So yeah, welcome to the stream. This is the second part. Like I said, I watched the first part to this. Like I said, it was either early last week or like a week and a half ago. Um, and it's a pretty long gap, but that's definitely intentional. Like I said, I'm gonna be going through the series slow. Um, that's just because I'd rather, although I hate the word for the situation, I want to savor the story, especially because I know that it's going to be some time between the next chapters and stuff come out. So I'm taking it slow, and I'm also again highly recommending if you watch like the first part, if you watch this part, that if you're like interested in the story, I highly recommend going and just watching it ahead of me on your own, and then you can come back and as I slowly watch and digest each part and offer my opinions and offer uh, predictions. Maybe, likely. My predictions might come later, might come towards the end of the prologue once we start learning more of each character and stuff, but overall thoughts and stuff. But yeah, you can come back, then watch, see how I react. I don't know. I don't know how this works. If you're watching, that's cool. Hopefully, I'll keep my coughing down to a minimum because I assume that's probably annoying to have to listen to. Um, oh, I forgot to say this at the top of the stream too. Starting tomorrow, assuming everything's delivered correctly, the final piece to my whole new setup should arrive. I'm actually investing finally, kind of spur of the moment, a one of those mic arm, like boom mic arm stand things for my desk. I'll be assembling tomorrow. Shouldn't be too difficult, but it will allow, especially with the new television and setup and everything, more ease of movement and shit. So, starting tomorrow's streams, I may also potentially sound somewhat different. I'm just throwing it out there. So yeah, forgot to say at the top of the stream, but so yeah, here we go. Brave Danganronpa, Coward's Paradise 2, as you can see there on the screen. Links in the description once this goes up on YouTube to the official channel for this will be there. So again, if you want to go watch ahead, those are there. Links to the creator's Twitter will be there as well, I believe. The Tumblr, I believe I included that in the first part as well, and then the I think the Discord channel as well. So those four things will be down in the description. Just like in the first part, like I said, highly suggest if you're interested in the story, interested in these characters, you want to just go watch it yourself and then come back later. That's totally cool. Don't come back to my channel either. That's also cool. If you don't come back to my channel, I can't think of a joke. I was going to come up with some joke, but my mind failed me. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep coughing down to a minimum, but I can't help it. I'm some kind of sick. I don't know. I think it's just like one of those nagging coughs, but it's just one of those things where like any kind of sickness in this past year that you end up getting, you're just always concerned if it's virus related, So, who fucking knows? And yeah, like I said, just like the first part, I'm going to be pausing, potentially rewinding. Who fucking knows? That's just how I want to watch it and stream this, and how I'm gonna digest this, because that's how I do it. And I'm sure I probably annoyed a lot of people in the first part, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't do it how you want me to. So let's be. Oh, I should say. So at the end of the first part is prologue. We basically just got teased to some of the characters and stuff, kind of set up the very beginning of the situation where people are, setting up the confusion of the various characters of them being in their new situation, because that's just like the main games and everything. It's very much like the stereotypical, like, hey, how did I get here? And everyone's confusion towards that, and you get like the very gut check like reactions of every character, which then sets kind of like the tone for really the rest of the prologue probably, but for the rest of the series, honestly. So I'm excited for this part. I would assume we would at least a few get to meet some of the characters and get like their official ultimate. I don't want to say ultimate abilities, ultimate titles. Titles is probably more accurate. And which I always find I love. Obviously, in the series, it's exciting. Like I said, I haven't been keeping track of like the promotional stuff for this story, so I'm actually coming in completely clean. I don't know any of these people's things. I think I maybe guessed a couple last time we watched the first part. I probably guessed some things and maybe was probably mostly wrong just by visual appearance and everything. But I expect to at least start seeing some of those. So those are interesting because just like I was saying of the initial reactions and stuff, obviously ultimate titles then set the tone for characters and how it may impact certain cases in the future for the rest of the story and everything. So super exciting. So let's kick in. Great. Didn't do what I wanted because I'm going to go ahead and read this again. I don't know, it just seems very official to do it. The following is a non-profit, unofficial fan series based on the Danganronpa franchise with its own original characters and storyline. Please support the official release. I feel like my voice is giving out. Brave, so that's fun. Brave Danganronpa Coward's Paradise claims no ownership or association with Spike Chunsoft, the official Danganronpa brand, or the rightful copyrights holder of materials used that are not our own. Full credits are in the description. All characters appearing in the series are fictional. Any resemblance to any persons, living or dead, are purely coincidental. Following features mature themes, strong language, and graphic imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. That's for you, viewer, as well. I'm reading this for you. Oh man, I'm really losing my voice. This will be, by the end of this 30-minute video, I will be sans voice. Let's go. Necessary sounds. I'll fuck with audio if I need to. Alright, so who we assume is pro tag here. Oh, okay. That's a little spiky there on the audio. Is this a classroom? What's something like this doing here? A model skeleton and etymological, why are we already making me feel like a fucking idiot? Entomological, entomological samples. Is this a science class by any chance? Here, you know what?
Entomology.
Well, that doesn't help. I know entomology.
Entomology.
Thanks a lot, Google. Is this a science class by any chance? Lockers are locked. Who would have guessed? There was a monitor like this in the foyer too. There's a speaker. This must be where that voice was coming from. There's a little device under the monitor too. Is this a camera? What a mess. These are notes on the floor. Was someone here recently? Okay, so the guy I said, who looked like Santa from 999. And that's mostly just because the hair, because I associate characters by the most skin deep characteristics. Piercings, tattoos, silver chains, bleached hair. Real punk through and through. To be honest, even though he was the one who suggested we introduce ourselves, he looks like trouble. I'd rather keep my distance. Hey, don't judge a book by its cover, Sir Hiroto. Ah, shoot. Did he notice me staring?
Hey there.
Oh, hey. It isn't number 16.
What do you mean?
Huh? What do you mean 16? As in 16th and the last to wake up. You stay up last night or what? That ain't healthy, my dude.
What?
Dude. What are you going on about?
My bad.
I'm kidding. Quite the quit? Not quite. Quit the frowning. Sorry, you seem pretty tense, so I thought I'd try my hand at providing a little levity. Seems like I'm no good at it. He's a lot friendlier than I was expecting. Exactly. Don't judge a book by its cover. God, didn't your mom or dad or mother figure or father figure tell you, teach you any better? That's lame. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's my bad. Sorry I was on edge. Thanks for trying to lighten the mood.
Really?
Ouch. You're not gonna deny the last part? To be frank, it wasn't a great attempt. You don't hold back, do you? I always loved that a very familiar Danganronpa like woo 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 sound effect when people are like shit, when they're all like sad or depressed for a moment. It's a very good sound effect. Seeing as you don't like 16, what can I call you?
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
My name is Hiroto. Hiroto Akagi.
Hiroto.
Hiroto, good name.
The name's Daisuke
Oh,
Shiriaki.
there we go.
I'm the ultimate skateboarder.
Ultimate skateboarder. Okay. Alright. I actually kind of like it. Makes sense with the looks. I don't know. Have we gotten... We probably did in the first part, especially in the wide shot of everyone, what his full outfit's like. But just from, like, the top thing here, it looks like he's wearing, like, an apron. For some reason, like, he's shirtless with an apron on. So for some reason, I was just thinking, like... some kind of, like... a profession that would be, like, in need of an apron. I don't know how many of those there are out in the world. If I'm some kind of person with food, or someone who works with metals or jewelry. I don't know.
Sorry we couldn't meet under better circumstances. You seem like a nice guy.
Here we go. Ultimate skateboarder. That's that. It could just be a tank top. I don't know why I jumped to apron. Like, I think the generally the smarter thing of me to do would have been to jump to, like, just it's a normal tank top. But for some reason the local idiot went straight to apron. Also, we're 2 minutes in, I'm telling you, I'm gonna pause a lot. This is how this is gonna be. So I apologize if this is not your thing, but I get great enjoyment from this. And if you watch and you also love my musings, then I assume you are a cool person. And I appreciate that you find my musics interesting. Because, like I said, how long has this been? Recording wise, 14 minutes. Stream went a little earlier, obviously, but and we're 2 minutes in, so this could be a long party for me. Plus, I feel like it'll keep pausing. I'm sorry. I assume this is gonna go long just because I mean, we're meeting all these characters, and I'm gonna have to break down everyone because that's how we do it. All right, but Ultimate Skateboarder is kind of cool.
I see.
It's unique. Oh, skateboarding. So you do flips and tricks and stuff like that, right? You're pretty good at that, I'd imagine then. That's pretty cool. It's unique. I like it. Thanks. Yeah, it's just something I picked up in the spare time as a hobby. Apparently I've got a knack for it, and a guy calling himself an agent approached me. I've done some live shows and even appeared on TV a couple times, so that's pretty cool.
I'm impressed.
It's really impressive. Suppose being a skateboarder explains the getup. That kind of fashion is popular with their scene, right? His face suddenly soured. Not scoured, soured. Is he gonna be like, oh, you're saying I'm just like everyone else in the scene? Because the whole, like, oh, you try to be unique or whatever.
Are you okay?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
It's fine.
No, sorry. You didn't do anything wrong.
Well,
To be
all
perfectly
right.
honest, I don't like punk fashion. Like, at all. Huh.
Seriously?
What? Are you serious? Then what's with the everything?
Listen,
I know, right? I've heard it all before. Neighbors think I'm a delinquent, kids run away scared. Can't go shopping without having everyone's eyes on me. Mr. Friendly Neighborhood Cop with nothing better to do gives me a lecture every time he spots me. It's all my manager's idea. He's crafted this whole image for me because it's more marketable and creates a bigger impression or some junk. Okay, I assumed, no, I can't say I assumed that because the first thing I guessed was that he was going to just be mad that I said that he looks like everyone else. But variant of that is that, yeah, he doesn't like it. It's all in the marketing. It's the fucking agent. That sounds like a pain.
that's how it is.
Can't really argue with him though. Seems like I'm decently popular, so he must be doing something right. Don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful to him, despite everything. To be honest, me and my family would be in a real bind without his help. You see, we're not really well off. I've got 3 younger siblings and 2 sick parents. Before I landed this gig, we were barely scraping
Alright.
by. So I can put up with anything, if it's for my family. You're the same way, right? Alright, so we've got sympathetic. We're meeting our first character, other than obviously the pro tag. And sympathetic. Oh, shit, did I? There we go. I hit rewind for a bit there. A sympathetic character. The don't, judge a book by its cover type thing. Building him up as like he's a really good guy, super friendly. At the beginning, he was like, hey, we should meet everyone type thing. So, like, he either high potential for character that goes far and acts as like your sidekick, or dies or kills really early and you're like extremely upset. So
Yeah,
two
I
very different scales there. But yeah.
It's
Yeah, I've got a little sister a year under me. She drives me crazy, but family is family, right?
I'm impressed.
You're a good guy, working hard to provide for them. Can't think of a better way to make use of your talent.
Enough already.
Quit with that already.
Thanks.
I mean it. To be honest, I feel a lot better knowing someone reliable like you is around.
Thanks.
Likewise. I'm glad someone around here is normal. Speaking of which, you should try and introduce yourself to the others. Maybe I'll actually be able to get through to some of them.
What do you mean?
Some of them are going to be annoying as shit, aren't they? In a good way. But I mean like annoying, like not cooperative. Now I'm worried. What do you mean by that? I've tried my hand at conversing with the others when you were asleep, but they're quite a set of characters, I'll tell you that much.
Could it be?
Maybe that's just part of the territory of being an ultimate student.
Well, all right.
Maybe you're right about that.
See you around.
See you around. Go and investigate around here a little more. Daisuke is a good-hearted guy, despite his looks. Guess what they say about judging... Fucking called it, dude. Guess what they say about judging a book by its cover is still true. Hope his family's alright with him. He's keeping a brave face, but Daisuke must be worried sick. Daisuke. Come to think of it, I wonder what my folks think about, Why am I just adding random words? Come to think of it, I wonder what my folks think happened to me right about now. No use thinking about that now. Not like I'll never see them again. Out of this science classroom. Okay. See, this is like one of the things I think in the first part where I was like, this guy seems like he's got something to do with music, and him being in a music room seems natural to be in here. So, yeah. This room is full of electronic consoles and gadgets. This raised level of the floor, is this a stage? Oh shit, that went super quick. God. This raised level of the floor is a stage? I guess some kind of AV room. Some kind of console? There's all kinds of switches and levers here. I don't understand a single thing. There's a computer too. Let me try to boot it up. Just blue screens. Yep, no luck. Can't connect to the internet here. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. In addition, there's almost nothing on this computer besides some basic media editing tools and players. A flashy looking guy standing over there, eyes closed and tapping his feet. Hello? I was just too into the music, man. He's bobbing his head to music that's loud enough that I can hear it as well.
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Chicka-boom, 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 chicka-boom.
That's a negative. He started to play invisible drums with his fingertips. Dude, he's just vibing. Let him vibe. Doesn't look like I'm getting anywhere like this. I guess I've just gotta do this the old-fashioned way. What's he gonna do? Bop him on the head? Punch. Punch. Tapped him on the shoulder. That would freak me out. And then the instant after. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would freak me out. He suddenly let out the loudest shriek I've ever heard. What the heck? Quickly yanked his headphones off and whipped around.
Don't scare me like
You
that.
scared the crap out of me, dude. Don't sneak up on people like that.
Hey.
Right back at you. That was way too extreme a reaction to be being tapped on the shoulder. And in the first place, it's really rude to ignore someone when they're trying to introduce themselves. He seemed to start calming down and assumed a relaxed posture.
My bad, my dude.
I want to get that audio from him again, but phew, sorry, my dude. That's my bad. When I'm listening to music, I'm like in a whole nother world. All right, let me rewind on that. I want to get that, my dude.
My bad, my dude.
My dude. I like it. Everything around me just doesn't register anymore, you know? So when you tapped me on the shoulder, it was like I was suddenly yanked back into reality.
If you say so.
Huh? Is that so? Well, I guess I'll start over.
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
I'm Hiroto Akagi, and I'm an alternate student just like you. What's your name? Hiroto. All right, got it memorized. Got it memorized. As for me,
Chiake! I'm Hibiki Karabuki, the ultimate audio technician at your service.
audio technician. All right. That's an interesting take on the an ultimate ability related to music. We had a couple music related ultimates prior, but he's just like an audio tech. I like it. Hell yeah. Also, always a fan of the pink and black color scheme. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. There we go. Forgot how to keep slipping on the buttons here. This guy's a real character, isn't he?
So,
Rude. Audio technician, huh? What exactly do you do?
Let's
He techs audio. Duh.
see.
Well, let's see. Basically anything regarding audio. Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong button. Basically anything regarding audio equipment and editing. I'm your guy.
Record, rewind, reverb, remix, reverse,
Good.
what are you doing?
You don't have to force yourself to think of audio terms to start with that sound. I don't know why you were doing that to begin with. He's having fun. Hiroto. God.
I'm impressed.
I don't know much about the music industry, but from what I can tell, your job is pretty important. So if you're the ultimate audio technician, I imagine you've met and worked with a lot of famous musicians, huh?
Well,
Not exactly. Well, I mean, I have worked with them, but I try to avoid contact with the talent. A true behind the scenes person, such as myself, as I have my love in being like behind the scenes of not behind the scene, how would I put it, like, behind the scenes of like editing, a much more like camera work, editing, producing type thing with like video and stuff. So, and I'm kind of not that I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk to the talent, but like I'd be like, I'd rather not fucking talk to the talent, You know how it is.
You see, actually...
I believe an audio technician's existence is something that belongs backstage, you see? He's a man of his craft.
My job is to make the real talent sound the best they can from the shadows.
I'll read the rest there. The less my existence is known to the audience and the real stars, the better.
That's right!
It's my pride that next to nobody even knows I even exist. I love it. I love it. The way he worded that was a bit pitiful. I almost understand what he means, but not even meeting the musicians he's working with is too far, isn't it?
If you say so.
Well, if that's what makes you happy. Sounds kind of lonely to not be recognized or anything, though, doesn't it?
Come on!
Man, you just don't get it.
Awesome, right?
After putting in the hard work to draw out the full potential of an act, just seeing everything come together and making them shine has got to be the greatest gratification possible. Well, that's how kind of I feel, yeah.
Hey!
In fact,
What gives?
what's the big deal with this ultimate title? I don't need something flashy like this. Oh, he's modest. Doesn't anyone understand the coolness factor being an unseen benefactor assisting without needing recognition or thanks?
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I guess I get what you mean, in a way. Seems you finally get it. We should hang sometime, Hiroto. We could trade music recommendations.
Let's see.
You seem like the type that likes rock music a lot, with male vocalists. Maybe the kind of stuff you'd see in an anime or superhero show openings. Just a guess. I'm probably way off. He knows too much. Oh, he's got him pegged.
So,
So are you investigating this AV room, Hibiki?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Stocked with all kinds of equipment. There's a projector, speakers, recorders, monitors, mics, DVD, and CD players.
Awesome,
If
right?
only there were actual DVDs and CDs to play. Did I mention it's also soundproofed? Cool, eh? You're oddly relaxed about all this, aren't you?
Don't stress about it.
What's there to worry about?
what do you mean?
I mean, we all just woke up in a place we don't know with no explanation. Wouldn't it be weird to not worry?
Huh?
What? Nah, this is probably some kind of big prank or surprise party, right? Oh, he's that character. So I feel like in the early, we always have to have at least one in every series where it's like, or in every game or story or whatever, where it's like they're the thing that's just, at least early on, they're like, oh, we're just in some prank. It's just a prank, dude, like type situations. And it takes them a little while to really understand the gravity of the potential danger and situation.
You sure?
You really think so? That's pretty optimistic. No! I was assuming the worst too, but I had just pushed it out of my mind. Alright, that was quick. Change face quick. Everything's gonna be fine. I just gotta escape reality. Hello, music, my best friend. He put on his headphones and tightly shut his eyes. I don't think further communication with him is possible. This guy's all over the place. He's a friendly enough person, but talking to him is exhausting. I think I'll leave him be for now. I respect it. Guitars, a drum set, amps, speakers. This place really has everything you need for a band performance. Started trying to learn how to play guitar a couple years ago because I thought it was cool. Didn't get too far with that. How embarrassing. These cases are full of audio gadgets and such. The only things I really recognize are small speakers and some remotes. I like how this game is, or this video, this story is doing this, where like he's going around and looking at things, and it's very similar to like when you would enter a room in like the Danganronpa games proper, and you would be like clicking on just shit to see what like they would say about certain items and stuff. Like it's the same thing. Like we see it here visually represented as him like walking around and looking and stuff, and it's I think a good way of handling that. I like it. A keyboard. Bing bong. Yep, that's how a keyboard sounds, alright. It works. Doesn't mean I can suddenly play it, though. For some reason, as soon as I pressed the keys, Hibiki started looking over here with a troubled expression. I wonder why. There are a couple of couches and a table here, along with a strange machine. What are these doing tucked away here? Haha, bet you want to know what that thing over there is. Butchered that sentence. I bet you want to know what that thing over there is, don't you?
Is this?
Yeah, what is it?
I wonder.
I haven't figured it out yet. Still looking at it. Then don't act like you already knew. There's a projector screen here. Some kind of panel with switches and buttons behind it.
Awesome, right?
That panel controls the lighting on stage here. You can even turn on a fog machine. You could actually have a live show here. Yeah, I'm gonna peace out now. Alright, so we're checking out all the individual rooms. Seems we've basically just getting one person in every room. These benches and fitness related machines. This must be a weight room or a gym. Table tennis. Table. Well, that went quick. Look at that fucking statue, man. That's inspirational. You go to work out, go on that treadmill thing, or start lifting those weights, pumping iron. I don't know what the fucking phrase is. And then you just look over and you see this bronzed and or golded half man just flexing on you, and you're like, that's what I'm aiming for, man. It's inspiration. A table tennis table, huh? I don't think I've ever actually played a game of table tennis that wasn't in it. Was that a Wii Sports reference? It went super quick. Wii Sports Resort. Yeah, it's like Wii. That's good. Yeah, look at that fucking statue. A shiny, muscular statue. There's an inscription on the base. Dumbbell curl, hammer curl, your biceps reach Mount Everest. Visualize your ideal self. Your muscles are sparkling. Please, I want to speak to my muscles. I want to laugh with my muscles. Like I said, inspirational. What the hell? This is kind of gross. A scale used for measuring your weight. There's two settings here. Men and women. Why would it be different? When it's on women mode, it just obscures the number and says, I'm like so totally fat. A fridge packed to the brim with health drinks, nutrition supplements, and bottled water. Did I always look like this? Maybe I should work out. I was caught up in the atmosphere of the gym. While you're in here, you can't help but feel a little inadequate. A mountain of a man stood before me. I was gonna say, at least in the previous two rooms, they were all related to the room they were in. But not necessarily. First one, I mean, yeah. Just taking stabs. His facial features looked like they were chiseled out from a boulder-like head. He's got a boulder head, man. He's huge not only in size, but also presence. It feels like he's exerting pressure just standing there. He's looking directly at me. I feel like I'm being crushed. I saw him make a move and braced myself as he bowed his head. Greetings. It's nice to meet you. Likewise, I am Hiroto Akagi. Nice to meet you too. I instinctively bowed in response. You're so stiff. Loosen up. He slapped me on the back with his powerful hand and knocked the wind out of me. I almost died. I saw my life flash before my eyes as he just gave me a gentle little pat with his strong muscles.
Hey!
Ouch! Also, what do you mean? You're the one that bowed first. I suppose I did, didn't I? My bad. Force of habit.
Well, we may as well finish those formalities then. My name is Goro Yamaoka. I am the ultimate sumo wrestler.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you, pal.
Yes, ultimate sumo wrestler. do like Goro. Goro.
Really?
You do sumo? That explains a lot. Wait, you're an ultimate student too? What? Why would you ask if he's an ultimate student too? I mean,
what's wrong?
is there something strange about that?
Don't worry about it.
Nah, it's just... Never mind. Come on, speak your mind. Sorry if this is rude, but I was just surprised you were my age. You could easily pass for like at least 30. That's a good one. Don't worry, pal. I've been called worse. This one neighborhood apparently thought I was some kind of yakuza. Maybe it's that thing, looking wise beyond my years.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's what that means. You're probably right there. Back at the temple, they call me the chrome dome statue. Ain't that just cruel? Temple? I have a terrible deep voice impression thing. I'm so sorry. As I might have said this in the first part, but if I didn't, or even if I did, I need to re-establish that I'm terrible when it comes to like giving voices. I try really hard, just for my own thing. I found myself do that when I obviously played through like V3 on stream, and in my own head when I was fucking playing the other games, not on stream. But like, I'm sorry, I butcher the voices so bad. I try. Temple.
You see.
Oh, that's right. I was born and raised in a Buddhist temple school on the side of the mountain, you see. My pops worked there, so even while we were kids, me and the other students were pretty disciplined. Pretty strict schedules. Did a lot of work doing upkeep on the temple grounds. Spiritual training. We lived pretty frugally. Basically, for guys like us, the only thing we did for fun was some good old wrestling.
I see.
Huh, so that's how you got started.
That's
my right.
Pride.
Now I consider myself a humble man, but if I am allowed to have a single pride, it would be sumo. There wasn't anyone in the mountain that could move me. Look at that smile. Look at that adorable smile. I moved off the mountain to pursue professional sumo. Everyone back home wanted me to. I just couldn't say no when they called me their pride and joy. Can you believe that? You could say you're carrying their dreams on your back, huh? Good one. That's right. I'm aiming for the very top, the title of Yokozuna.
You mean...
That's the highest title in sumo, right? That's ambitious.
Perhaps.
It definitely is. Normally, I would be against pursuing such a thing as grandeur or a title.
Leave it to me.
But this is my pride, you see. I gotta see it through. Well, let's just hope you make it out of this fucking death game thing.
I'm impressed.
Or else I will be very sad. Well, I'm rooting for you. You sound like you're well on your way.
Appreciated.
Much appreciated. To be honest, I wouldn't want to be up against you in the ring. I can't imagine what kind of person would be able to beat you with your physique. Hiroto, you would be fucking ripped in half in like 2 seconds against this fella. He would pick you up. He would spin you like a fucking pizza dough above his head a couple times, just for like the show of it and like to get the crowd going. And then he would just grab you like, you know, like when people would rip phone books in half. He would basically do that to your body, only it'd be a lot simpler. He would just done. Sorry for being so graphic. Do you want to know my secret?
What?
Do you have one?
You see.
The secret to a strong, healthy body like this, he's gonna say, what's my guess? I was gonna say milk, but that seems like not funny enough and also not clever enough. I don't know. I really want to guess though.
Could it be?
It's
Hot springs.
Hot springs. That's good. Good answer. Good answer. Huh?
Hot springs.
I said it's hot springs. No, I heard that part. Is that all?
Don't underestimate the power of hot springs.
They're a natural power spot, a blessing given by the earth. every one of us at the temple took daily trips to the local natural springs. As you can see, results speak for themselves. Also, look at that face. I like that. I like it.
You sure?
I mean, yeah, your muscles are impressive, but isn't that because of your sumo training?
Indeed.
It ain't just me. All the rest of the guys became pinnacles of muscle and fitness as well. It's actually a pretty famous tourist attraction now, or so I've heard. All kinds of health gurus are touting its benefits. Is he being sponsored? He's way too enthusiastic about hot springs. You should definitely come and visit sometime. There's nothing like a good hot spring. You haven't lived if you haven't had a good soak. You might even grow a good 2 feet. Could you imagine going to a hot spring and just instantaneously growing 2 feet? I assume that could probably cause complications too. So your body, you're just fucking instant growth.
You've got to be kidding.
That's horrifying. What could be in the water that could do that to me?
This is real power.
Don't underestimate the power of the earth. That's natural energy right there, pal. Also, there is a power plant, a nuclear power plant that is stationed nearby, and they offload their waste directly into the water. But don't mind that.
If you say so.
I'll keep that in mind. We have to get out of here first before I even think about planning a hot springs trip. This workout room seems pretty good for strength training too. We'll have to do if there's no hot springs or even a hot bath.
Don't neglect your
In uncertain times, the best you can do is keep your strength up.
A foreboding
I
feeling.
don't say this lightly, Hiroto, but I got an itching that
If you say so.
Oh, shit. There we go. But I got an itching that something isn't right about this. Like, danger's right around the corner or something. I'm worried. Not everyone is as tough as us, you know.
Really?
You have a bad feeling too?
Indeed.
Call it a hunch, though I hope I'm wrong.
Leave it to me.
Well, as long as I'm around, I'll do whatever I can to make sure no one gets hurt. Alright, so we got like the bodyguard like role for this story, this game. Again, very common Danganronpa tropey, you know, character role. Not like in a bad way or anything, but of course that's the thing where you got like the big outwardly tough guy who's like, I'm gonna protect everyone. Some manifests in different ways in the different games and stuff. Whether it be like Sakura, she's very tough and she, you know, was like, I'm gonna be protective for certain people and stuff. And then you had some of the other ones who are like, I'm gonna, you know, watch over people, make sure no one does any harm to others. It's a noble role. I'll be counting on you to cover for me wherever I'm slacking.
I'll do it.
You can count on me.
Sounds good.
Good to hear. Let's hope it won't come to that, though. It was good talking to you, Hiroto. I'll be seeing you around. He's got kind of a scary face, but having a guy like him around is really reassuring. Especially since I just can't shake this bad feeling. Well, no use wallowing here. I'd be better if I started acting reliable too. A pair of benches for doing bench presses. There's some dumbbells on the floor too.
What's this?
Damn, these are pretty hefty. You could kill someone with one of these. Huh?
Huh?
What is it? Did I say something weird? No, it's nothing. Of course they're heavy. Why wouldn't they be? Yeah. Well, that was a strange exchange. A strange exchange. I assume it was strange on purpose. Something seems off there. Treadmills. The speed setting is controlled by a knob. Labels go turtle to rabbit to cheetah to hedgehog? Great reference. Why? Shouldn't the cheetah be the fastest? He didn't see the hit movie of 2020, Sonic the Hedgehog. Too bad, because it was like the only movie that came to theaters before shit hit the fan in the world. One of those devices for measuring your height. I don't actually know if they have a name. I'm about 5'10". I literally just went, oh, blah. I'm about 5'10", last time I checked. Doesn't seem like there's any point in checking now, though. Height's not everything, anyways. Ain't that the truth? Short kings rejoice. Hiroto says height's not everything. Though I'm also 5'10", so I honestly don't know what average height is. What is... This feels like something I would probably know, or should know. What's the average height? Average is, according to this very quick, according to healthline.com, 5'9". 5'9". According to the Center for CDC, okay, so CDC says average height. I can't speak. The average age-adjusted height for, what does that mean? Height for America, I'm so stupid. Height for American men 20 years old and up is 69.1 inches. It's about 5'9". All right, so I'm above average. So, sorry, short guys. But like I said, as Hiroto says, being short, it's not the end of the world. You're fine. Oh, I'm hitting buttons that I shouldn't be hitting buttons. I see what I'm doing. My bad. Yeah, height's not everything, anyways. An array of lockers are lined up here. Contents are stinky, but unremarkable otherwise. Another classroom. Layout is... I clicked out of it again. I got my button controls here and I'm fucking everything up. Another classroom. Layout is basically a mirror image of the other one. Oh, we finally get to meet a squirrel. A door-shaped shutter. It won't budge no matter what. I think this is the one I said in the first part that gave me strong Pecco vibes. Ponytailed girl. Something about the air around this girl makes approaching her feel daunting. Oh, she's intimidating, dude. Well, gotta do it sooner or later.
Hey.
Hello there. I don't think we've introduced ourselves. Now you get to hear my shitty womanly voices. They are what they are. The instant my voice came out, her eyes shot open. Damn, she's intimidating. She said nothing as her narrow, fierce glare was directed at me. Did I say something wrong? What's she so mad about?
I'm Hiroto Akagi.
My name is Hiroto Akagi. What's your name? Her name is Dots. Several ellipses jointed together. She continued to leer at me with eyes as sharp as a hawk's.
My name Ray.
Oh, okay. Here we go. My name Ray.
Huh?
Huh?
I messed up. My name is Ray Tsuji. I'm in the Aruga Private Girls Academy's archery club. I'm also Ultimate Archer. I mean, my title is the Ultimate Archer.
Alright. Couple things. A, Ultimate Archer. Super cool. B, why do I feel like a lot of people love her as a character? They probably loved her the moment she said my name Ray. And then just those feelings maybe intensified, exponentially as we get these few first sentences from her. I feel like like I said, I don't have any knowledge. I just have strong feelings. I feel I know the pulse of the people that would probably be watching this, that this may be, how would I say, a fan favorite, you know? Just gonna go out on a limb and say that that's the feeling. That's the temperature check of people. Yep, Ultimate Archer. I like it. It's pretty dope. Archery's cool. I've said this before on video game streams and stuff. I love combat through archery. Every time I started a new Skyrim character, I would always have them at least dabble in archery in some form, if not fully be like just a badass archer. I feel like archery is just a fun thing. It's fun. Archery is fun.
I see.
Pleased to meet you. So she can talk after all.
Thanks.
Likewise. Bye then. All right, so she's the I don't want to say stereotypical, but she's the like the cold, distant, awkward type. Clearly doesn't know or doesn't attempt to speak very often, which is fine. She suddenly turned around and started to walk away.
Hey!
Wait up. Do you mind if we talked a little longer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That'll be fine.
Sorry.
Sorry, I thought we were done talking.
So
you do archery. That must be interesting.
I suppose.
I suppose.
I'm impressed.
If you're the ultimate archer, you must be really good, right? There's dialogue going fast. I suppose. She's stuck. The gears are stuck. You gotta jostle her or reset her battery or button or something. I don't know what I'm trying. She's stuck on the one voice setting. Hey, am I bothering you? I didn't mean to force you to talk if you didn't want to.
I don't like speaking.
She doesn't like speaking, alright.
I'm sorry.
Thought that was the case. Sorry to bother you then. I'll leave you alone. Wait.
My apologies.
That wasn't what I meant. I apologize. She had a flustered expression, but was still glaring me down. Suddenly, rather than the imagery of a bird of prey staring down its target, I likened her reaction to be more like a cornered animal. Rather than mad, is she nervous?
Let me explain.
I meant to say that I'm bad at speaking. Sorry, to be honest, I'm not really good at carrying a conversation, or reading the mood, or anything like that. Like I said, this is gonna be a fan favorite. Heads will roll if she dies soon. If she dies early. Some people are gonna be sad. Some people are gonna have a bad day. It'll be devastating to these people.
Talking to people is not my strong point.
Is that right?
Oh, is that so? Sorry for misunderstanding.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's understandable that it'd be difficult to talk with strangers as comfortably as you'd talk to your friends. She's gonna say something like, friends? What are friends? I have no friends.
That's not right.
That's not it either.
What do you mean?
It's not? What do you mean? Do you want to hear something amusing in place of an answer? Yeah, tell me a funny story. Why don't we practice your best joke you got? Sure. Where on earth is she going with this?
My name Ray. It's written with the character for 0.
Uh-huh.
In a way, it's quite fitting. Do you want to know why?
I didn't know if it was gonna read that out for me.
Why?
Because I have 0 friends.
I've called, I feel like, what is that, the second or third time just this episode that I've called certain things falling a certain way. I'm just on the same wavelength as the writer. That's all. They're both stunned. He's like, I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to respond to this. Such a sad punchline with that serious delivery. I have no idea what I should say. Oh, she likes it. She thought it was funny. Laugh with her.
What do you think?
That was what they call an icebreaker. Is that so?
That should have worked.
I read in a book once a joke is a good way to start a conversation, especially if the topic is awkward. Sorry to say, that icebreaker had the exact opposite effect.
That is strange.
Surprised to hear that. I would think star athletes would be really popular.
I suppose.
I suppose in a way I am indeed popular. I might in fact be too popular. So popular I can't make friends. That is a real thing. You could be like so popular that everyone thinks you're just like unapproachable. Because everyone just assumes that you're probably always feel like you're just way above everyone else. Makes sense.
You lost me.
You've completely lost me. What do you mean?
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing to say it myself, but apparently I'm idolized by most of the population of my school. They call me a cool beauty. Cool beauty. They made a fan club and everything. It has regular meetings. That's fucking weird. I don't blame her. She probably is like, I don't want to fucking talk to these people. I don't want to deal with these people that put me on this like pedestal, you know? It's all making sense. That's some crazy level of devotion. Fan clubs for fellow students exist outside of manga?
From what I can tell.
Because of that, there's a wall between me and my classmates. Approaching me is apparently intimidating to them. That's exactly what I said. I see. It's quite the complicated situation you're in. I don't really know what to tell... Oh, shit. I went too far.
I see.
I don't really know what to tell you to do.
It's...
Communication is difficult, isn't it? Compared to that, archery's relaxing. It's straightforward. Oh, it all makes sense. It's all clicking. All I have to do is fire where I'm told. Do the same as always. Repetitive motions.
Yeah, I like this.
Repetitive motions, unlike free-flowing conversation. Things like that come to me naturally. I prefer things you can make into routine. Oh my god! Again, like I said, this character is all making sense to me. I understand. It's a lot easier that way. When you do things accurately and everything goes correctly, it feels good.
Yeah, I get it.
It's natural to feel good when you succeed at something like that, right? Something you can take pride in.
Yeah.
Take pride in. Yeah, maybe. I've won a lot of competitions so far, but my biggest obstacle is still to come. My trainer says that we're going to try to qualify for the Olympics as soon as possible.
Really?
Your aim is the world stage? You don't show it, but you're an ambitious person, aren't you?
My apologies.
It seemed I talked quite a bit myself. I talked quite a bit about myself. Sorry to bother you.
Don't worry about it.
I don't mind. This might be a good opportunity for you. All the others seem to be kind of extraordinary in some way or another, being ultimate students and all. I doubt they'll feel intimidated to talk to you. It's a good point. Good point.
Seriously?
And again, the fact that they're extraordinary and eccentric may make communication difficult for a different reason. Maybe.
I'd like that.
Being able to work together with everyone would be nice.
Logically speaking.
Logically speaking, I mean. It seems like the rational course of action. I said good opportunity, but I don't mean to say I'm happy this is happening to us. It must be nice to be able to keep your cool like you are.
That's not right.
I'm not keeping my cool. My face is just stuck this way. Is that another joke? Another joke, right? Nah, she got me. She got me. It's good.
Maybe.
Maybe. Bye. It's good. Like I said, I heavily theorize. If I was to go check after this episode, I assume if I went to the comments of this, I would assume a lot of people are big fans. Big fans. I can't get a read on her. She seemed cold at first, but it looks like she's not a bad person. Seems to be dealing with a lot of issues though, not just her odd sense of humor. Papers are scattered all over the floor. It's all just bad poetry. I feel embarrassed just reading it. This calendar is useless. All dates have been scratched out or torn. Can't even tell what year this is for. Rag's in the room. I think this will probably be it for this part. Yep. No, thank you for making this. Oh, look at that. It fills in the characters that we've seen and met so far. I really like that. Thank you for making this. I am massively, if you can't tell, massively enjoying watching this. Look at that. 30 minutes or 29-minute episode. Takes me an hour to watch and talk about. Like I said, when I watch, it's going to be slow. I naturally will have a shit ton to say as I do, because that's why I stream. That's why we do this. This has been super cool. Super fun to watch, and I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm only 2 parts in, and there's still, excuse me, at least a few more episodes of this, the prologue. I can't remember if there's 5 or 6 parts, but I assume in the future parts we're going to see more of the characters. At least the next couple we'll see more of the characters. We'll probably, maybe towards the end of the prologue, get to meet, like, or they'll all get, like, the explanation of their problem, if that makes sense. But like I said, just like the first part and back how that was a while ago, these streams for this, me watching this and along on stream and stuff, will probably be, distant, separated by quite some time. It's intentional because I just kind of want to do this for streams. I have to be in like a mood to watch this kind of thing. But also, like I said, I highly suggest, if you're interested in the story, going and watching it on your own and then coming back here or whatever. So yeah, I will, obviously links down below for the recorded here on the archive, to go and watch this on your own, and all the links there, just like on the front here, to Gitaru's Twitter and the channel Discord and everything. Highly recommend checking out if you are interested in that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a BRB here, and I will be right back. I will load into Dicey Dungeons and we will do our second half of the night. So I will be right back.